All right. We are recording episode 44 of the Running Ride podcast. Our next spectator mode. And we're stalking on Postgame Carnage Report. We're going to be stalking on their episode 157. And we got, hold on a second. What's going on with the audio? Uh-oh. Are you getting delay from me?
No, I can hear you just fine.
Okay, hold on.
I'm hearing you say everything in a full. I'm hearing everybody say.
Do you have the live stream though? Are you listening? Because on your end.
Yeah, you'll hear it twice if you don't.
You'll hear it twice. Stream. Yeah, don't watch the video.
Yeah.
Or you can watch the video, but just mute it because it's going to be delay. Yeah.
Okay. I figured that out in about
I'm good now.
2 seconds.
You good now? Yeah, that's yes. Welcome to my hell world. I've listened to so much goddamn audio from so many different sources. Yes. So, who just figured that out? Was Skills?
Yeah.
Big Heap just figured. Shut up.
So all right. So I got three guys here, man. I got Skills, Heeb, and Rabowski. So that was Skills. I got hit with too many people at once.
That's me. Skillaxed.
Skillax. How do you spell that?
It's a skillaxed. Kind of like chillaxed, but
Skillax. Is that right?
Yeah, SK1LL4XED.
What you said.
Yeah. It's old school. I've had it for a long time.
Nice. Is that your gamer tag?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Skillact.
Yeah, Skillact. Okay. Say it again. I'll type it right.
SK1.
SK1. Oh, the infamous one.
LL.
Yes.
4. XED.
XED.
Yeah.
Still fucked. That looks like fuck to me. I don't know what the. Skillaxed.
Mostly we just go with skills. It's a lot less complicated.
Skills. Okay. You got skills. Skills to pay the bills?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Then we got Heeb.
That's me.
Heeb is easy.
Yeah, it's BIG for big. And
Big Heeb.
BITCH.
Right.
Big bitch.
Oh, bitch. Bitch Heeb.
Stalking PGCR tonight with big bitch. With bitch Heeb.
I'm so changing my gamer tag now.
Heeb.
Be with itch.
B Heeb. All right, well, Heeb. Well, I'm sure, dude, this is Xbox Live. There's a lot of people named Heeb. Heeb 420.
Herbert.
There you go. And Rabowski. Rabowski.
We're having our own little reading rainbow moment here. This
is
awesome.
Right? Yeah.
Don't take credit for it.
Spell it out. Rabowski. That could be a real word, too. It makes sense. And that is the Jewish gamer tag. Rabowski. Or just coolish. Remember, ski is either it's Jewish or it's cool. What's up, Ski?
Now, I usually hear Robowowski, Rabuski.
Romanovsky.
Yeah, Romanovsky.
Roberta.
When you're playing bad, it's Roberta, right?
Yeah.
Ravishing Roberta.
But what about Keat? When you see that, what does it look like to you? Kate?
Could be, yeah, like a
Kiri?
Japanese businessman, like Keite-san.
Kita-san. Yeah, it sucks.
It's Pete with a K.
Right. Right. But yeah, that's what everybody first sees. No. So, yeah. So, all right. We got the, as you could see, the PGR crew. PGCR crew.
Mm-hmm. Post-game Carnage Report.
Just that post-game is a one-word thing that fucks me up every time.
Mm-hmm.
So, we're spectator mode them. I'm actually cannot wait. I've seen the show notes. They've showed me before. I cannot wait to be a part of one of their shows. That's why I like doing these spectator mode shows. Is I get to dive into some of their shows and be a guest there, and get to be a part of the shows that I hear that I've listened to. And I'm like, how lucky am I?
Yeah,
I get to dive in. And, if they allow me to. Of course, I can't just dive in randomly. Like, I can't, So here I am. They let me. So thank you, guys.
Oh, thanks for coming by, man. This is awesome.
Yeah, I'm honored. I'm always honored. It's what the fuck are we doing here?
We could talk about some Halo.
We talk about Halo. Yeah, we get to talk together. I'm really honored, and I like doing this. Go ahead.
Oh, we're gonna make fun of Rabowski typically for over an hour.
Yeah, I'm already. I probably will be making fun of him pretty soon. It doesn't take me long. So we got. Actually, I'm already getting messages on Skype. So the walk is wants Rob to know how much he sucks at Halo. That's really nice. That's awesome. And I can, if that's a good point here too. If anybody you guys know on Skype wants to come in and talk, they come in. That's up to you guys. Well, that's your recording, during your recording, whatever. But I put that out there. I put that if they want to get in on the show, they can come in. It's like a call-in type of thing. Since we're doing it live, call-in's a nice live, so. And the walk says like, "Oh, I'll talk." So I don't know if you guys want that, but that's up to you.
I'll
guys.
hang up on him.
All right. Well, let's start your show then.
Oh.
This is your show.
What?
What? Wait.
Quietly standing in the shade. Oh.
It's your commercials, man.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. That almost was like our intro music.
I watched a really cool detergent ad while I was waiting for the video to load up there. I'm gonna have to go buy it.
All right, we're starting in 3, 2.
Butterfly in the sky, I can go twice as high. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow. I can go anywhere, friends to know and ways to grow, a reading rainbow.
Yes, it's the PGCR Rainbow. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Skilax. Welcome to another fun-filled and frantic episode of Postgame Carnage Report, the Halo gaming podcast, fan podcast, whatever podcast, where our opinions are always far greater than yours. We say it's primarily about Halo, but, quite often we talk about all kinds of other shit going on in gaming culture. Very special episode tonight. I'll get things underway here and introduce the other guys. Special guest this week and broadcasting live from the Running Riot, we have Keat. Sitting in with us tonight.
Hi.
Say something.
Hi. Yes, say something. Something.
Big Heeb is up in this hizzy.
Hello, my bird is showing.
And Roberta is here. Sorry, Rabowski.
Hello, the walk sucks.
The walks.
Some stalker? Is that what's going on here?
So before we get things underway, we are a little tour content on this podcast. Big Heap's going to fill you in on the fact that we say fuck, shit, piss, and all kinds of bad words.
Okay, well, in case you didn't get the message from Skills there, the Postgame Carnage Report has been slapped with a mature rating. Inside lurks such inappropriateness as harsh language, extreme violence, erection jokes, as well as other forms of wrongness you may not understand. For those willing to have their ears violated, welcome, and thanks for allowing us to fill that special little void in your heart. Here at the PGCR, we like to promote the community. That's y'all. Did you really like a game? Send us an email about it. Have a comment about the show? We would love an Xbox Live message. If you can't get enough of us, check out our website at postgamecarnagereport.com, where you can check out some sweet videos and learn a little bit more about the show. I know. Remember, we want to involve you. If you'd like to call into the show, you can always drop us a line at postgamecarnagereport@gmail.com. And last but not least, don't forget we're part of the All Games Radio. How does that affect you? Go to allgames.com and join the chat and listen to us live on Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Well,
Yeah.
We could do a crazy double live show
Crazy.
if we really
No.
want to.
Double.
Yeah.
It'd be crazy.
Rebroadcast. Rebroadcast.
Coast to coast.
Like
Well,
buttered toast.
I'd like to dive in, talk to Key a little bit. So to start off with this, have a nice little intro ready.
Oh yeah, Zone, yo, macaron, yeah, macaron, no, chacaron,
What the fuck is that guy on?
I don't know, but I want some.
That is chacaron macaron. That's
Have-
the only drug you'll ever need.
Do you have the lyrics?
There is no lyrics.
It's like a wall of text. No sense.
It's
Man, that'd be
probably-
awesome to do that at a karaoke party, man.
I did it at my brother's graduation party.
Nice.
He has a band, my brother, and he said, "Take the mic, you sing something," and I said, and that's what I sung.
I think I did that at Skill's wedding, but that was just after having too many beers.
Well, everybody sounds like too many beers. That's the point. That's what that is.
Now, I watched a video. Is the guy trying to be serious, or is this a parody, or what is it?
It's a real song. Chacaron Macaron. It's a real song. It's where is it from? It's from South America. The artist is supposedly, he was big at the time. I guess you could compare it to like, I don't know what artist. I don't even like at the time when something was hot, like a song was hot. Like I
Like
like to move it, or
Informer. They have a plan.
Snow.
Yeah.
yes, you're one hit wonder type of dude. But like he was, he had that one hit wonder down there. But it wasn't that popular that at the time when I was doing it, and it was that meme thing. It was catching on with the meme here and there, but it wasn't that bad. So it wasn't that widely popular. Then, did you ever see that? There's a website called, what's it called? It's called, oh God, my memory. It's going. There it is.
Is it like a Wonder website or
No,
something?
it's probably the first GIF It's called. Oh my God, I can't believe I remember. I would have been your daddy.
Yeah, Wonder.
No. What is it? It was. Oh my God, I really. So. Oh man, I can't believe I can't remember this. But there was a. This website used to do a lot of GIFs. And one of them, they used that song with Batman just shaking his head all over the place from, the Bruce Wayne, not the Bruce Wayne, the
Adam
the
West.
TV Adam West one.
Yeah.
Yes. Damn, I am so
think I've
pissed
seen
right
this.
now. I'm so pissed.
I don't know the website either, but I remember the meme.
Yeah, you remember the meme? Oh, yeah, see, exactly. And it became a meme because of that. And then, yes, I saw that and I fell in love. And to this day, it's the only popular thing about my show. Period.
Well, to kind of dive deep, I remember the first time someone mentioned podcasts way back in 2006. I mean, I've been hooked ever since. And I was able to buy iPod for a very cheap price through BCK, which was a former host. And I rushed home and logged onto iTunes, pressed the podcast button, and typed in some of my favorite topics. For example, comics, movies, video games like Gears of War, and Halo. So, from the get-go, Podtacular and The Running Riot are two that really stuck with me from the get-go. So, I mean, it's an honor to actually be on the show with you. I mean, I would never imagine this, ever.
I said the same thing to Podtacular when they had me on. So, I mean, I can see the Podtacular thing. I don't see where it comes from me, but... Podtacular was before me, and I was later on. But there wasn't... But you're right, we talked about this a little bit before, but it was like... There wasn't many. There wasn't many shows, and there wasn't many podcasts in general. That was an early on thing with podcasting in general. Halo was definitely an early part of that. As far as when podcasting was going, or gaming in general too, but one of the more popular podcasts that was consistent and was in top 10s, iTunes, and all that stuff with podcasts was Podtacular. And at Podtacular, got to give them a lot of credit. They pretty much did a lot for podcasting in general.
Wait, Pod who?
Podtacular. Yes.
No, that's cool. But I mean, if we want to dive deep into this, would you mind giving a brief rundown of how long you've been doing TRR and why?
I can answer why first. Why the fuck not?
Wait.
By all means.
By the way, because we've been given tools. That's why. I've been doing it since 2007. As far as TRR, as far as 2007, right before Halo 3, about 3 months before Halo 3. Before that, it was just messing around with like everybody did with clans and stuff like that, blah, 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 websites. Then that wasn't satisfying for me. I just wanted to do my own. Started out as a news site, we do news sites, podcasts. I tried to do all kinds of media, machinima too, everything. Just throw everything like everybody was doing at the time. Did all that, just was trying to be a multimedia site. And then the podcast was part of that, and I did my own, recorded them by myself for, I don't know, about 10 to 12 episodes, and it was not fulfilling because it was empty space. Maybe a few clan members listened to it. And that's fine by me because right now the empty space has gotten back down again. It's okay. I don't mind as long as we do you know, we're talking. We got it. The community has been built. A podcasting community has been built, but 13, I don't know, 12, 13 episodes, and then I started to get doing the live stuff. I started the new website, and started doing live shows.
Nice.
Oh, I guess you're ready for the
What
next
else you want to know?
Well, maybe my wife would ask. Yeah, ask him the question. The second question.
What's the first thing you do in the morning?
Who am I talking to?
You're talking to Keith. Say hi, Keith.
Hello?
Hey, what is it? Your cat?
Hear anything?
Oh, he says, "Is that your cat?" So just ask the
She's
question.
very soft-spoken.
What are some highlights over the course of your career?
Is that a computer program? I've been fooled before. Like, I don't, you know.
Next, the voice is going to offer you a Platinum Plus credit card application.
Yeah, man, this could be a big setup. All this time, this was set up for years. Could you repeat the question?
Oh my gosh. Okay. What are some highlights over the course of your career?
I wanted her to repeat the
Maybe
question.
guests, maybe some cool guests that you've had on the show that, you know.
Highlights of my career. I get it. I get the question.
Right on. Sorry.
It's like, well, let me explain that to you. What's your highlights of your career? You know, the things that you got a hard on for.
Yeah. I mean, for example, you have a lot of interview highlights.
Okay,
Like
I got a few. The number one is definitely my career. Now, the fact that you call it a career is the thing I'm going to first address. Usually, a career is where you make money.
Yeah.
There's no money to be made here.
You mean
That
podcasting,
being said, yes.
podcasting isn't profitable?
It can
I'm
be.
Confused now.
It can be, but I think it's like a point as a nano percentage of the people who make money off of podcasting.
Well, I counter that with you do a video podcast, so therefore you could charge listeners if you do yours naked.
Yeah, have you seen me naked?
The Naked
He probably has.
podcast.
You might have seen my penis actually, though, because I have pissed in a bottle on camera.
Wow.
I'm gonna jump ahead to some of your show notes here. You asked me if I have picking your nose. I said I got something better. Yeah, I sometimes I don't move from the seat, so you know I drink some beers while I'm sitting here. I do piss in a container. So
Wow.
you might have seen. I might have forgot to switch the camera, and you might. I know the last show there was, and I know there's a few times I don't remember. I don't watch my shows fully, so there might have been a few occasions.
That is hardcore.
You might think so, yeah.
Well, there was one moment earlier in PDCR where BK called out a sound effect in the background, and dude, I couldn't leave. I happened to have like a 2-liter bottle beside me, and I re-listened to the show and it was obvious as hell. So
Let me hear it.
I never did that again.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's the thing. You got to remember where you are. I do. Believe me, I'm not. I tried not to have that happen, but it's out there, and I don't like to edit my show. I don't like to do it. That's why I do this stuff live. I don't like. I mean, that's pretty much just how I am with the show. That's my general course. I don't want to edit stuff. So yes, you might have seen me pee on camera. And highlights. Definitely the biggest highlight. My biggest highlight is definitely all my guests combined. Of course, I'm going to say that. I can't just say one guest.
Yeah.
But I can't. Yeah, but I will say that in general because it leads me to the other highlight that ties with it, which is being a guest at Claude's Louis Wu's house for a LAN party with Bungie.
Oh, wicked.
So I mean that's just I just make that equal because I don't know. Yeah, so
That's sick.
yeah, it's a community and then community, like so that's my highlights. So anytime I've been asked that before, and because of, and it's great that you mentioned. I like that. Like my biggest asset to what I've just done, just being with part of a community or contributing person is my guest list. That's pretty much the greatest people that I've, over the time that I've done. I caught them at the right time. It was all timing in general. Now it's changed now. Halo's changed. Who's not hanging around at the time, whatever. But I happen to get everybody at the right time. But that time is over, and I know when to quit. So now we're just that's why we're doing this.
Very cool.
I want to celebrate the podcasts that have emerged from that.
Absolutely, and I mean, like, getting into a Halo podcast, it's hard to say that, shows like Podtacular, shows like The Running Riot. God, wasn't there one called This Spartan Life for a while?
Yes,
as
This
well?
Spartan Life is
Are they still going?
Well, they're not doing. They do. They're still around. They don't. No one. They didn't die. Like, it didn't go out, but they are still around. I mean, he will still do shows and here and there. But that was the Spartan Life. Is Damien Lacedaemian is a good friend of mine.
He's still on YouTube.
And he was on my show a couple of episodes ago.
Nice.
I'm pretty sure that this Spartan
they stand
Life
out.
is YouTube.
What's that?
I think he still regularly posts on YouTube.
Yes, he's still, but he does. It's not that he's doing this Spartan Life show that much. He's doing whole kinds of shit. Like, he's always active, but old school active. It's a different kind of active. I don't know how to explain that.
Yeah.
He's not doing like he's into 8-bit music. It's not like he's not into the gamer community.
Yeah.
He's just they're doing their thing, and they're not. But I guess my thing is, what I'm saying is, he's not done with Halo.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Well, I mean, looking at the list, so when you look at your interview highlights, which I had a chance to go through and watch them all, BS Angel, David Ellis, Cool Legacy, Jessica J.
Yeah. BS Angel had an interesting career from fan community to actually working, for the holders of the Halo Bible. That was really cool to see that transition when it went down.
Very good.
She had the Hottie McBloggy thing going on. She was on HBO all the time. Then all of a sudden, it's like, boom, she's working for 343. It's sick.
One of the craziest hires, I think, in gaming history. Not history. I don't know. I mean, what do I know? But I mean, from what I can see, imagine getting a job like those guys got. I mean, please, the way they're running, like they do what we do. They're running a website and they get hired by, if you do like a lot of big work in the community, and they're hired by gaming by a developer. I mean, please, it's unbelievable. I think it's those guys, BS Angel, and hold on a second. We're getting messages in here. Rabowski.
I have no video.
There's some kind of audio track playing in the background. It's weirding me out.
What do you mean on the live viewer? It's really not much to watch on the live viewer right now, dude.
I've got it turned. I just don't know where it was coming from. It was some kind of weird music track.
I'm just in the chat room. That's it.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. The jobs that those guys got were, Jessica Shea, and I'm the. Do you remember the Ascended Justice guys?
Yes.
Those guys. So 2 of those guys got jobs at 343.
That's cool.
So I mean, that kind of stuff that people that I've interviewed when they all of a sudden they're in 343, it was it's really incredible. It's incredible.
I think it's important, when they're, taking the torch of responsibility of the Halo franchise to actually bring in some passionate and creative people from the fan community, because, what better ambassadors are there for the content and stuff that we'll want to see in the games and help bridge that level of communication with the company and the fans. So, very cool.
Very cool.
Now, watching some of these videos, I'm curious if you have if you invested somehow in the corporation, but how many Red Cups do you go through in a year, would you say?
Well, I don't use red cups anymore.
Oh, what color cup are you using right now?
This color.
I can't. I got no video.
Oh, okay. So it's a bottle of beer now. But what I did early on, I'd had red cups because I pour my beer in there, and early on I was just trying to not be too blatant. That I mean, I'm doing a live show and I'm drinking beer. But I'm not the only one. Everybody does that.
I've got a big bottle of water going right now.
Right. But you're drinking. But that's
well, I'm probably going to sneak upstairs and grab a scotch in a minute, so don't worry, you won't be drinking alone.
You're probably going to get a wine cooler.
Yeah, sorry, Rob. I'm fresh out of peach snaps.
Well, yes, the red cup thing is interesting because I have a stock of red cups in my garage that I just all right, let me just pour this stuff into red cups and just be, because I just wanted to. I'm doing a live show and I'm doing a live show on the internet, and do I have to say any more? I'm just doing a live show on the internet. I just wanted to. Then I realized. Then I would watch other shows, and I'm like, people are this all kinds of shit going on. I'm like, it doesn't matter. I don't have to put my shit in a red cup anymore.
Well, since I've watched these videos, I've seen the red cups quite a bit. Have you ever seen Two Girls in One Cup?
Oh wow!
Of course I have. Come on, what do you think? Oh, come on.
Who hasn't been subjected to that horror?
Well,
yes.
Well, doing this homework and watching it.
Are you working towards something here? What is this? Are you,
Well, speaking of Two Girls in One Cup, from some of the videos I've seen, it looks like you're making sweet, sweet love to your mic.
It's a very dildo-looking mic. Yeah, I know.
Have you ever...
Well, Rob, there's a very personal relationship between a podcast host and his microphone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
It's a very private and discreet symbiosis.
It's intimate. It's very intimate.
Well, I just got a message from the listeners in the chat room, and they want to see you deep throat the mic.
What the fuck?
You did not.
All right, damn it.
I don't care if I don't see it. I just want to hear it.
Are you trying to be shock jockey? Like you want to shock your audience with me deep throating the mic?
Well,
wow.
All right. Well, we've had a couple of conversations in the past to kind of prepare for the show, and I knew that this would be great today. But I'd like to bring up a couple of topics. So, I mean, we've talked about auto join.
You prepared way too much. Good. This is your show, by the way.
Well, what do you feel about the auto join concept in Halo 4?
The auto join?
Yeah.
I haven't experienced it because I really don't play Halo 4. I don't know if I hope that qualifies to being on your podcast.
That could spring into a whole new topic of why you don't play Halo 4.
Well, no, and I don't want to get into that because, yes, I don't want to get into that. That's
it's all good.
That's my personal thing.
Cool.
Okay. That's too personal. We don't need an Oprah moment.
No. Playing any video games right now is something I'm dealing with right now myself. It has nothing to do with Halo 4.
Right.
as far as the auto join, I mean, I have questions for you guys, and you guys, the people who know. And this is what I'm doing now. I'm pretty much just, this is part of, you know, I like doing these podcasts because I get to ask you guys questions. Because I'm out now. I'm semi-retired. I'm not playing. I'm not in the swing of what's going on right now in the playlists, in the auto join, anything, all the game, the map packs, anything. I don't know. I don't know what's going on spot and ops. I don't know none of that. I want to hear it now. Stepping out from this point of view to see what people say. I don't have to play it. I feel like I'm almost like that. I really don't have to play because I feel like I've been through this mill already.
Right.
So that being said, the Robasco, I think you're you're talking to him. I thought you said, I think you're delusional. He might be right. I just, yeah, I'm all fucked up.
Right.
I'm all fucked up. But the point is, I don't know auto join. I actually only thought, I'm like, is auto join? I only played Halo for a short amount of time, even multiplayer, short amount of time. And when I did, I just dived in. You know, because I actually liked auto join because for that reason, just to do that or whatever. But answer me this first before I answer your question about auto join. Is that for every playlist, every game type?
I don't know if you would automatically get a new teammate in like team doubles or something like that. I mean, most of the larger team playlists, if you have quitters, like, you know, because it is like in and out multiplayer.
No matter what, they can auto join. You can't have like a set, like if the playlist, no matter what, if someone drops out, there's not a bot that drops in, right? It's
no. It's another human player.
It's another human
in some
player.
Kind of queue.
But it's another human player, but you could be without somebody for a little while.
Definitely.
Every playlist.
Right. So there is a period of time where there is just like any time, there's a period of time when you have 3 versus 4.
Yeah.
It's going to be that, but in the past when somebody dropped out, we wouldn't have somebody able to jump in.
No.
Right. But up until Halo 4.
Yeah, correct.
Am I correct?
Yep.
Okay. That being said, it sounds like a good idea. It sounds like that would be good, but how often does that happen? Is the next question I have.
Oh, sorry.
What? How often does that happen?
I would say
tonight.
Yeah, I would say if you put in a good evening session, it would happen once or twice.
Yeah.
Okay, so
where you lose some teammates or the enemy loses some teammates, and for a significant chunk of time, they're going to be outgunned because of the whole matchmaking system. So it's got to wait for like a party of 3 of similar ranks to be searching for a game during that window of time that the other 3 guys quit, leaving that gap on the team.
Okay.
It will eventually do its best to fill those gaps, but you know, sometimes they can be, you know, down 3 guns for a good 5-6 minutes.
Well, I mean, Lud Trousers in our chat, he brought up a topic that I hate about it. If I play Rumble Pit and it sends me into a game that's already in motion, first of all, the power weapons are already taken control of. The score might be, you know, the top leader might have 10 kills.
Yeah.
You go into 25, I'm wasting 10 minutes of my time. Because I'm not playing just to have fun. I'm playing to win.
So, but how long is the game for?
The game might be as little as 5 minutes. It might be as long as 12 minutes.
Okay.
But I mean, in the Rumble Pit, you're racing to get 25 kills. And if I auto join into a game and the top scorer has 10 kills already, I mean, he's already like 40% complete.
Yeah. But then the next game will start.
Are you really going to be that hurt, Rob, if you join up and you get in a few kills, you earn a little bit of XP while you're at it, and in a couple minutes you're done, and then you get your
start
round?
a brand new game? Like, yeah, that's
Nope.
I wouldn't exactly.
No. Yeah, it happened. twice. Everybody quit that game afterwards. And then the second time in a row, I joined another game when it was already in motion.
Right.
And I XP, okay, big deal, but I could care less about XP. I am playing to win. That's what I like to do.
Right.
Write a letter to 343 Rabowski.
Well, I mean, it's bullshit though.
Well, I mean,
it doesn't bother me as much.
See,
What do
well,
you think?
that's what I'm trying to think. Is it bothers some people, it bothers others? I mean,
It's more of a blessing than a curse.
Is it more of a blessing?
Drop out. Yeah.
So you're dominating the other team, and they have a bitch on their team, and they quit.
Yeah.
You should have the advantage. But no, 343 sends in another person to keep the game going, and it's
I don't know
Yeah,
where
but
the
what if
happy
you're on
medium.
that team with the bitches, or sometimes they don't just quit. Sometimes there's like a network split, and you lose some people that were in a party
so be
because
it.
they lost connection.
Well,
then
but-
you're down for the rest of the game, getting slammed like 3-2 or whatever.
And so be it. That's the beast. You know, that's what you had to deal with. That's what we've had in Halo 1, Halo 2,
I found it aggravating when
Halo
you,
Reach,
like,
and
lose
now they have
teammates.
this in because Call of Duty had it, and it was a great feature supposedly.
Drop in, drop out multiplayer has been around longer than Call of Duty.
It has
in
been.
fact-
It has been around for a long time, but
In the old
it hasn't
PC
been in
games,
Halo.
You
It was
just
in
have a
Battlefield,
server.
1943.
No, you just in the old days you would just have a server and people would join up and leave as they go. The server stays up and it just cycles through maps the whole time for game
Yeah.
types.
yeah,
People
that-
come and go as they please.
Yep. Yeah. This is it's not a new concept. Does it work in Halo is what we're talking about though.
I find it
Because the whole thing in Halo, we've been set up for years for a great experience from the beginning to the end of the game. I think we're spoiled, but it's not too much to ask for. Because we've seen it done very well.
Mhm.
It's hard to multiplayer is so hard to be matchmaking wise. I mean, the formulas and stuff. It's been always going to be an issue. It's always going to be there's always going to be discrepancy, but it was done best with Halo. I mean, as far as a matchup or matchmaking or what's the Xbox Live's thing? The
True skill or whatever.
True skill system. Xbox Live's True skill system. I'm assuming it's the best around because there's no way for us to ever prove it's not because we don't have any details. Microsoft will never give us that stuff. I don't know. This is auto join. Is it good or not? Yeah, it's worked good in other games. Does it work in Halo? Halo is going to be freaked out the fuck out of auto join and any kind of rank
New change.
Yeah, it's because we've been spoiled with the same format for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this is natural. This is so natural, but. Yeah. I mean, auto join, is it working? I want to ask you guys that. I don't know. Right? I mean, from what I just heard just now, it sounds like auto join does more good than bad because you fill bodies and stuff like that. But if you're playing objective games with your buddies and objective games with even a group you just met online. For a couple of games that you can solidify a couple of games, you get a good group.
Yeah.
If something happens network wise to somebody, then you get somebody to pop in. Yeah, that could be an advantage for a game or two, but you know what? You eventually get your guy back, or you get somebody else on your friends list.
Yeah.
My final thing on auto join, I don't think it's necessary. I don't think we need it. That's a perk. Turn it on, a switch. Maybe something you can flip in your settings.
Maybe it could just be something where if you have someone on your friends list, you could invite them in. Like it doesn't necessarily have to be random.
Right. Or just say, or turn it on. Something you could say like,
That actually works, Hebe.
Yeah.
If there's joinable slots in the game you're in matchmaking, I'm pretty sure that you can shoot me a quick invite, and if I grab it, I can end up in your game.
Oh, really? Does it do it in Halo 4 like you explicitly?
Yeah.
Skills, you did it today.
Oh yeah, I rejoined them while they were.
Well,
they
that's
had a
nice
gap
too.
on their
All right,
team.
well, that's a step in the right direction.
Yeah,
that's possibly a step in the right direction. But to me, I'm a competitor, and when I have my team of 4, and I matched up against another team of 4. Those guys are my competitors. Those are my enemy.
Right.
I want to beat them. If someone quits and someone else takes their place, that's a ringer. I don't want to play against a ringer. I want to play against the original team.
Maybe what would help satisfy Rabowski and a lot of fans that are on the same wavelength is if they had a couple of playlists called like tournament mode, where if you lose somebody on your team, tough to booties.
Tough,
you know what
tough
I mean?
shit. Yeah, yes. Well, that's what I was saying earlier too. I was asking you guys if it was that way. Like, is auto join only tied to certain playlists? It just doesn't matter where it is.
I can't confirm whether it's exclusively across all playlists or if there's playlists that does not allow it. I don't know the answer.
Well, then yeah.
Our Halo News will actually
well, we have all the right ideas.
Yeah. Maybe 343 should hire us, you know. Just saying.
That's ridiculous. You kidding?
Well,
I could bring Frankie a coffee every morning.
I'll bring it right down to indie level.
I guess the last question I want to ask you too is like, we actually talked about Destiny a little bit a week back. And you already have your copy pre-ordered, right?
Yeah.
And what system did you get it for?
You're allowed to pre-order it, they say, for 360.
And see
it's going to be on the next-gen console, though, isn't it?
I looked it up myself, too. It's 360.
Well, the whole thing about Destiny is what we're all wondering is, well, not even wondering, Destiny is supposed to be released. It's going to be released for 360 PS. So here's the giveaway, I think.
Is there going to be a next-gen copy of it?
It's going to be both.
Oh, geez. So maybe it's kind of like when they brought out the 360, they had original Xbox versions of 360 game that were shit versions.
Pretend you have a PS3, but some of you might have. You can order for both of those, PS3 and PS4.
Yeah.
PS4 has been announced. PS4 has been announced.
Yeah. So exactly, that's what I'm trying to get at is is the next gen version of Destiny going to be superior to the PS3 and 360 version?
Of course it is.
So
of course it is, not feature wise, but maybe it look better.
Yeah, true.
I mean, if in this generation, I'm trying to think. I think this new generation of hold on, just who was this? Who is? Oh, it's the walk again with the waka waka. Once they announce the next gen Xbox, they'll announce Destiny is coming out on. Yes, exactly. That's exactly what I was going to say. Yes, it's the next gen. Yeah, of course we don't know that yet because they haven't announced the next Xbox 360 yet. You know, the next thing. So yes, they're going to announce it for those too. But once they're all out, does that mean that there's no minor version? No, I think there's going to be versions for both. There'll be an Xbox 360 and PS3 version that is going to be a little dumbed down. Yeah, sure.
Now,
see, I'm kind of,
but just a little, just very little, maybe only graphics wise.
Mm-hmm. See, I'm sold on Destiny, but I was a huge Bungie fan before I was a Halo fan, and if this is going to be their next masterpiece, I'm going to want to play it in the most pristine manner possible. So.
Well, I mean, if they announce, I don't know if I'm going to get a PS4, but I'll probably get an. I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know what I'm going to get.
I know.
I really don't know.
Opportunities.
I'm at a standstill. I'm almost considering my computer at home, on my Mac, to buy my next gen. I don't even know now. I am in such a confused state in gaming right now.
Don't forget that a Steam box coming out, right?
Steam box, yes,
real,
the
or
Steam,
is it a
yeah.
red herring?
Good point. Good point. Exactly.
So Valve is in fact making like a PC machine, gaming machine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, exactly. I don't even know. I am all open. I'm open. I'm open to all suggestions of gaming right now. I am in such a confused state. I'm so fucked up right now.
You're a console whore.
I know I was, and I'm not anymore. That's what's scaring me. Like I would have never thought of my Mac or PC, whatever you want to call it, gaming, as a computer gaming console. I need a controller, but I can attach my controller to my computer, so that's not a big deal. Anyway, it's not.
I think we're kind of trapped with consoles though. With Destiny, at least, I don't know if there's going to be a PC version of it.
There's not. I don't think there's going to be.
Well, what if Destiny came out on the 360 and the PlayStation 3 months in advance before the new system came out? Would you be willing to wait?
Yeah, I would.
You would seriously wait?
No, I wouldn't wait.
Possibly get the
Hell
games
no.
built for
Hell
you?
fucking no. I'll tell you.
I'd be
right
way
now.
behind in level progression if the game is structured. If the game is structured the way it is, then would you be able to like put away your 360 copy and plug in your 720 copy and resume your same character that you were playing?
Well, probably transfer over. They'll probably have some smart system in that. They can do it in Mass Effect and other games.
But is it confirmed for 360 or is it?
I don't know if it's confirmed, but
What?
I think they say like all
next
consoles
gen,
or something.
like to help launch the new consoles. Like obviously, it's not an exclusive title for Microsoft or Sony. It's multi-platform, but Jason Jones, when he did that PS4 announcement for Destiny and implied that it was going to run ridiculously awesome sauce on their new machine, I was like, PS4, eh? Scratching my chin, like. And some elements of Halo 4 have kind of left a dry, nasty taste in my mouth after playing it, even though it was still a great game in some respects. So I'm like, I'm a Bungie fan. Now Halo is no longer their game, and now I can, branch out to another console perhaps and not be stuck with Microsoft, cash cow, money-sucking corporation.
Well, I thought that too. Actually, that's a good point. I mean, yeah. I mean, I've always said that to everybody that like I like the 360. It's like my Nintendo roots. It's just it's only a console related to the games that it's on. I mean, I like Halo. I have no choice. You're not giving me a choice.
Yeah.
If they do release it on the 360, the PlayStation 3, and the next gen consoles, that's 4 different ways people can buy it. And
But hold on a second. Let's not forget one thing though. Let's not forget this. When it comes to with the Xbox, is Xbox Live.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? You would have not been a PS3. We would have been there. The people that we talk to, all our people we talk to that we know Xbox Live existed with before anything PS3, PS2, anything.
Yep.
It was this is why we exist in this universe right now. PS4 and everything is going to be, yes, that's considered now because of Xbox Live. Mm-hmm. Now, I mean, I don't have an allegiance to Xbox Live. I mean, I can go anywhere now. We all can. Yeah. We have the tools and the means. We also have the internet, and we also have what we're doing right now as we speak to connect to each other. It doesn't matter. We can connect that in many ways. The point is now it's gotten more and more about the games. Right?
Yep.
I don't care what we could talk. So, but what's great though about that is, and it just didn't even click until I'll give a shout out here. Do you guys, Duncan from, he's just an advocate, HBO advocate. it just said like, let's welcome all the PlayStation people to Destiny and Bungie.
The DBO website that they launched?
No, well, HBO. No, but I'm just talking about this guy Duncan. That he's just a regular. You know, I don't know where you would know him or whatever, but there's so many people like that. Mm-hmm. He just mentioned it. It just hit me. I was just like, yeah. PlayStation people who have no fucking clue about Bungie, no clue about Halo. I mean, some clue about Halo. They know it, but they don't. Almost no clue about Bungie. Who could with Destiny? No, but with Destiny, would be welcome to a whole nother universe.
Yep, a whole new level of game development.
Yeah,
because they were chained up in the Microsoft universe the whole time that ever since they purchased them back in the late 90s.
You drop your bottle.
It's my my UNSC bottle opener. You guys,
nice.
I keep saying that. You guys don't know what I'm talking about, do you? This was given to me by them. Here, look. Oh, here.
You know, I've actually forgotten about the Destiny.
You guys looking at the video?
I can't.
I think I closed it just to save bandwidth at mine.
All right, well, just mute it and just look at this.
I'm going back. Hang on.
I can't.
Go back. Oh, you can't do it. Oh, my God.
The commercials will overshadow our audio on my behalf.
Mute button, Rob, on the little audio tab.
It will not let me mute it.
That's weird.
Why are you channeling your audio that way? We have to talk. You're not doing your audio the right way in your Skype.
There's some interference coming through now. There it goes. It's gone.
Oh, I do hear it. It's like I hear.
Oh, God. Jim is going to go.
All this for a bottle opener.
All right, so, well, we got Destiny covered.
All right, we're done. All right.
And something's off right now.
I do hear something off. Just mute my strings.
Skills or Hebe, is that you?
I backed off of his website.
Yeah, I'm not on his website either.
I hear something. Maybe it's me.
It's feeding back out of your mic somehow.
Test.
So happy.
They're back. They're back.
I started getting hard. Playing with my asshole. I started getting hard.
Brought to you by Eagle Man.
Eagle Man made that?
No. But
that was you. That was you and Moby.
Yeah.
You teamed up with Moby and took some audio clips. Big Hebe and made a song. It was good times.
Obviously, Skulls didn't get the joke, but
yeah. So the first thing, we actually got an email from TARDIS Toby, and it's labeled "Gamers are never really satisfied, are we?" As requested, 343 brought out a Forge map, which is good since it's free, but some aren't satisfied. Some view Forge Island as an outrage, a poor excuse at a Forge map, maybe even an April Fool's game. I hate to agree with these people. The textures are horribly pixelated, and the new features are less impressive. The green screen, a welcome burden for those of the graphics type, for example, him and Gagnon, until you find out it's fucking horrible, pardon the French. But surely, if you are looking for a clean edge and a smooth anti-alias, the last thing you need is a bloody dynamic reflection bringing the green onto the subject, rather than have it differentiate the background on the subject. Now trees. Now keep in mind the foliage boners down the because this is equally as unimpressive. Only 50 trees at one time without modding. 50 trees. I believe 343 stated that the trees would help out machinima directors creating their films. I'm sorry, but having a full-scale battle taking place and missing half the background of a forest is barely home video quality. Now, rocks. Oh, yes. Some rocks to help create natural-looking mountains and hills? Yes. If we were playing Minecraft, because they're all cuboids apart from one of them, I cannot see a super soldier lugging his arse up a vertical surface without a jetpack. But we can't moan, can we? We don't make the game. This is another reason why I aspire towards a career in game design. Because then, when you make the game, you call the shots. Is that reasonable, or am I just being a picky little shit? P.S. Fritz 2 is getting more and more awesome. Tell Gagnon to keep it up.
Well, I mean, I'm sure that the fine folks at 343 would be more than happy to give Toby a full refund for his free DLC.
It's not free. It's included in the price of your game.
Well, you know what I mean. It wasn't charged, like, it wasn't on the rollout schedule of DLC, and you didn't have to pay Microsoft points for it. So it was virtually free.
No, you paid for it. Don't kid
Yeah.
yourself.
Okay, thanks for the financial
that's like saying
lesson.
you have a free game from GameStop when you trade in 3 games you already paid for.
It's not
Yeah.
really... Ugh.
Well, you said that. I got you recorded on that.
What?
I got a free game. I traded in 4 games I played full price for.
Yeah, I no longer do that. But games depreciate their value rather quickly.
I've heard some good things about Forge Island. I've heard some bad things. I personally, I'm going to go along with the Dustin Eccles approach of I'm going to hold my opinion until I see for myself. I'm curious to see some of the new maps out there. And I guarantee you there's going to be some great kick-ass Mongoose Race maps. There's going to be some good like map remakes. But I don't know. A Lead Trouser said a free map. I'm just disappointed in the creativity or lack thereof that went into making 3 ocean pancakes.
Yeah, they wanted flat... They seem to think the community wanted flat surfaces because it was impossible to create a flat surfaces using objects.
Well, it's like Minecraft.
Yeah, but you're spending money to create a flat surface.
Yeah.
At least gave us like a ground. I said this on the show before. How the fuck are they supposed to make maps on half these maps that they give us because there's so many things just sticking out of the ground? And the only thing you can do when you actually work off the previous maps they gave us is to make it even more convoluted.
Mm-hmm. No, like Forge World, you know, whatever that huge accomplishment that Bungie made with Reach pretty much has trumped anything 343 has tried to accomplish with Forge. Because Forge World just gave that versatility and freedom and massive immense space for people to create like all kinds of shit, not just maps, but like those huge sculptures and stuff like that. Like there was a ridiculous amount of creativity flying around in Forge World and Halo Reach. Whereas this one was more like a throwback to Halo 3's like map editing version of Forge.
Yeah. Yep.
It was probably a little bit rushed.
Yeah, Lead Trousers said it's a very good point. The sandbox...
They worked on the game for 4 years.
Yeah.
But I think this got like forgotten.
It became a rather large staple, especially after like what they pulled off with Reach.
Yeah, but they were 4 years of people coming in every 10 minutes.
And going. There was some turnover with some of the producers, too. Didn't they have the Metal Gear guy working for them, and then he walked after a while? One of the producers from... I could be wrong. Maybe I'm saying the wrong game franchise, but some prominent producer from another series was announced to be working with the Microsoft before they were even called 343.
Guys, it's crazy that they even got a game. Period. That's even got a Halo thing and it works that well.
Yeah, like there were times playing Halo 4 when I felt a little alienated after playing Bungie's products for 10 years, and then I played this and I was like, this is almost like THQ made a Halo game at some points.
It definitely felt like a different studio, and I think that somewhat was the point, but then also somewhat it's not supposed to be, and that's the thing. It's a little confusing, but still, I don't know. It retains Halo. It retains it, but yeah, of course we're gonna feel this way, man. This is definitely what we're supposed to do.
And we talked
There's
about
no way this is. Yes, we did.
You like this? You're happy? Well, not happy.
Well, it's supposed to.
Fact that it's a good conversation in between
This
separate minds.
Yes, yep. You remember now. Oh God,
Yep.
you have a good memory.
Like I just recently played all the way back through Halo 3's campaign. I got all the terminals, and actually, after watching the terminals, the story made a lot more sense for me. But gameplay-wise, behind the wheel, it's good, but it's weird at moments.
Yes, it's going to be. It's supposed to be.
Yeah, and I almost don't even mean that in a negative way.
Well,
I know that's the thing. That's what I was telling. Yeah, that's what this is what I always preach now. It's actually a good thing because it's almost like we've been too comforted. Like we need this a little bit of a spark of conversation about it, but of course. That when this is going to fuel the passionate people who do podcasts about it, the people who do blogs about it, the people who do all this stuff about it. Yeah, this is going to be the fiery times. And it's not, but this is just the beginning.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Gonna get it.
We're going to watch them grow as a studio, although I have trouble finding calling them a studio when they only make one game series.
Well,
and that's what Bungie feared falling into, and that's why they kind of got out as best they could. I think they wanted to branch out and be able to do multiple titles in multiple universes.
Gaming is changing ridiculously right now. It's almost like it's almost forming into this Bungie is actually wants it's like Bungie and Steam. They want to be the big studios now, but they want to be indie. And then you got all these other big studios that also want to be indie. They don't want this what way it's going right now.
But I think they want to be indie because it's trendy and they think it's cutting edge and more innovative.
I would say not because it's trendy, because you're freaking creative, ridiculous. The creative, your creative license is just being shuttered down by a template.
Yeah.
It's
because the Microsoft suits would come in and say, okay, so our focus group says that people like weapons with scopes on them, so let's do more weapons with scopes.
Yes. They
have to do that. They have to follow certain frameworks and guidelines of game development.
Yeah.
When Microsoft's sitting there,
But we see through all that. Listen, we can talk all night about that. Yeah. We see through all that, and it's clear what the pattern is right now. Let's focus. Actually, I don't want to go on tear. So you guys keep going on. I don't.
Okay. Well, the next part is Fridge 242, episode 3, which I labeled the horrific, bloody, action-packed episode that makes all the YouTube listener watchers turn their head out of respect towards human life. And Connor, which was the main star of this episode, blew everybody the fuck up. A very fun-filled episode. Gagnon came up with some really good ways of killing people, which makes me think that he's really fucked up in the head. But tremendous. I like this episode a lot. And this is mainly for the haters on YouTube saying there's not enough action, not enough violence. Me personally, I like
enough violence.
Gagnon, please don't take this the wrong way. I missed the story. Episode 1, episode 2, build it up. 3 came out, it was just kind of like a separate, like Quentin Tarantino intro, where you had like your separate commercial. I can't wait for 4 to come out. That way we continue the story, and I guess 4 is going to have everybody. Skills, maybe one line from Hebe, because he doesn't have very many lines. But I'm episode 3 was tremendous, very action packed, very good, almost like a standalone episode. But I can't wait to get back into the story to see what happens next. Because I mean, we have a whole bunch of different things like Gagnon said last episode, where Joe is maybe not going to put his feelings aside for being left behind in Fridge Too Far 1 by Connor, when Connor and Gagnon went to go play Halo Reach. So it's a very in-depth story. I can't wait to see what happens next, and I'm looking forward to it. So most definitely check out our Facebook page, or go to YouTube and type in Andrew Gagnon, no spaces, and you'll find his main channel, and you could actually look it up yourself and watch it.
Where is Gagnon?
So what?
Where is Gagnon right now?
Yeah, Gagnon is normally... He was tweeting at us earlier on Twitter.
Yeah, he was. I was looking forward to meeting him tonight.
He's the prolific Gagnon.
I have questions for him.
Let's try to get him in the call. Gagnon, if you're listening, get the fuck on your Skype, bro.
Well, Gagnon is really old. He's like
So am I.
He's like
his kids are like 50.
He's about to kick over now because he's 43 years old. Wow.
He's what? He's
What?
43 years old?
Uh-huh.
So am I.
Oh, shit.
I'm going to be 43 Saturday.
Oh, snap. We got some geriatrics up in here.
What the hell is going on? You guys don't do no research.
Oh,
I'm your old fucking man here. Are you seriously?
I knew he was that old. We were talking over the punch bowl in the green room before we started the show, Keith and I, and he told me how old. I just wanted to sit back and
I like that.
wait to see what Rabowski did there.
I still finger paint, so I'm still in my child stage. So,
Where is it? He's an old man too?
he's an old man too. He goes to work early in the morning. I think he has to be at work at 6.
All right. So, you know, whatever. He could have stayed up for this shit tonight. I want to hear that crap.
That motherfucker.
I'm insulted.
But so check it out. We also have the Rabowski Must Die contest. And Key, if you want to join up and send your submission in, feel free.
What do you want me to do?
You have to write a very short story of or scenario of how Rabowski could die during a game of Halo.
It requires it requires writing.
Yeah,
it's not gonna happen. I'm sorry, dude. I don't write.
See, I have a Rabowski Must Die story, like for an example.
What do you mean?
Does this involve the Banshee?
No, this is during multi-team oddball, and Big Heeb's running into one of the buildings on oh god, fuck's that map called? He's just running through the doorway, and I kind of just look at him and throw his plasma grenade, sticks him on the back of the leg. He runs right up to Rabowski, whammo, double kill. You know, because he was like running up. He was like, "Hold me, Skalax is coming." Boom! They both just explode. So you know, there's a Rabowski Must Die scenario.
Works for me. Somebody record that.
I killed.
All right, so we got that coming out. Also,
it's not gonna happen.
Go vote on our Facebook fan page. I got pinned at the top. We just had a question. If you'd want to purchase a BGCR shirt.
It's stained with blood.
Yes, the walk is actually working on getting some shirts made. We just want to make sure that there's the demand for it. So
yeah,
have you spoken with legal yet? Because absolutely no profits go to the walk.
No.
That's the disclaimer in the current draw up of the merchandising contract.
So the walk gets money?
No, the clause is that he does not.
It does not. I thought that's what I assumed, even without legal
all
representation.
revenues from T-shirt sales gets deposited into my account in the Cayman Islands.
What the fuck is this walk, dude, man? All right, so you gotta fill me in.
So what?
Who's up with the walk? What's up with the walk?
The Walk is a listener that's very involved. He blogs on our site.
Yes.
Yep.
He blogs on your site. What does that mean?
Yeah.
He writes, game reviews, blogs.
But you won't allow him to speak.
No, fuck that.
Yeah, we need to filter his content.
Yeah.
Why?
Well,
You guys have.
offensive
That's
content on the
with you guys. Why?
Because I don't like him.
Well, because you don't personally like him.
I don't like him. He
might not like me in a little while. So this has got to be a different reason.
No, it's
Was it
he's a
that
cool
bad?
guy.
He crossed you, didn't you? Didn't he?
No, he is an incredibly cool guy. He's very involved. Writes some very incredible stories for us.
This is not an answer whatsoever.
What do you want?
Why is the Walk not allowed to speak right now? Like, if I invited him in right now.
Because I don't know if he's there.
Oh, well, would he answer the call? If he might not answer the call.
I don't know. Okay, we'll find out. Fine. Okay? Fine. I'll call him.
Let's hear the...
See if he fucking answers. Oh, there we go.
It's because I beat him 1v1. I was the first one to beat him.
Oh, gosh.
Oh.
Oh, he denied. Oh, is he in? Hello? He put the call on hold?
Walk, would you like to explain the T-shirt thing?
Yeah, sure. So I've been really wanting to make some T-shirts, and I figured it would be a good opportunity to start doing that by doing one with or for PGCR. So there's some designs kind of getting thrown around on the Facebook page, and we're looking at doing one of them, and so that's kind of fun. A couple people are making them and putting them on there, and so I think it'll be fun and just a good way. And if like they were saying earlier, I'm not looking to profit off of it. So if
skills,
I just made. Did you hear were you listening there? Like,
yeah.
Okay.
All proceeds are going to the Cayman Islands.
My account in the Cayman Islands. Trust me. Don't worry. It's for cancer research or something.
Oh, I trust everything.
Yeah.
No, but if any money is made above and beyond what it cost me to make them, then I'm just going to put that back into PGCR, whether that's prizes for a contest or some other thing. But, anything made is going to go right back into PGCR.
I want receipts. I don't want you buying cheap-ass prizes and keeping
It'd
it
be cool.
on it.
This is an opportunity to do a T-shirt design contest, because we've got some Crisis 3 codes to give away as well.
Ooh, that's a good
Or not Crisis 3, some Crisis 1 codes.
Yeah, we could mix those two things into a contest and then get some cool T-shirt designs. It's basically already happening. We've got like 4 designs, I think.
So
yeah, the Biohazard one. Who posted the Biohazard one?
Lead Trousers posted one, and then TARDIS Toby posted the other. So they cannot win the prize because they already submitted stuff before you announced this.
Oh, I'm including them.
No,
yeah, I would include
them. They already posted their pictures. They're ours.
No, they're Facebook's.
It's a wonder you actually manage to put together contests when you do sometimes, Rabeski.
Ultimate power corrupts.
Like, I remember Rabowski was trying to pitch an idea for a prize for the Rabowski Must Die thing. And he's like, so I'm going to line the 4 winners up first through fourth place in a dark room, and the final winner is the one I stick my finger in their bum. And I'm like, I don't know, I'd go back to the drawing board on that one, Rob. On how you determine it's kind of uncomfortable.
Yes, you guys did not read the fine print at the very bottom. Shame on you.
Our legal team's pretty fucked up.
This is the one time where I want YD4 to win. So, on our Facebook page, give us some more ideas for logos and ideas for the T-shirt. I like it. So far, we have some tremendous ones. But then also, want to mention.
Let me throw in if you make a design just for simplicity and economics standpoint, keep it to two colors in the design, but you can kind of cheat it to get a third color, which is the color of the shirt. So you have the shirt color, and then you have two colors in the design, and then so you can, in the designs that have already happened, they've implemented the shirt color with in the design. So that's kind of the one caveat that I'm using for the T-shirt design contest that's going on now.
Very cool. That's a good idea. So, I guess the next thing I want to actually touch base with is Drunken Halo episode 52, which features the one, the only Queef Ninja.
LeVar Burton's biggest fan from England.
Yeah. But one might add, they had a great idea, and one of our kick-ass Australian listeners did this 2 years ago. We have iTunes reviews from the States that we can see, that I can physically see.
Yeah.
So if you do happen to be in Canada, or if you happen to be in Australia, or England, or Mexico, if you actually did an iTunes review, take a quick picture of the screen and send it to us. That way we can read your iTunes review. Because that's cool. I want to make sure that it doesn't go unrecognized.
You can't see it on the U.S.
I've done things where I switched the languages, but I quit doing it. It's like fucking 125 countries out there on iTunes.
They don't show up you don't show up all in the collective view? No.
Weird.
I have no idea. Maybe I have to check that shit.
When I go to iTunes, we have a decent amount of reviews from Australia. And so if I actually switch my region to Australia, it'll actually show just the iTunes review from there.
Oh, really? So, I didn't know that. I do know people visit the site from other countries.
Uh-huh.
So I might have to check. All the statistic gathering sites for WordPress and all that shit. And other RSS feeds and all that stuff. Yeah, but iTunes is great. That's your podcasting central, of course. But of course, Apple doesn't help us with any kind of statistics.
It's difficult. We used to get statistics from iTunes, but it's been very difficult nowadays. So I have no clue how many viewers or listeners we have from iTunes at all.
Yep. Yeah, you're never gonna get a solid figure from that.
Yeah.
So yes.
Which is a shame because every podcast I download is always from iTunes. That's all I do.
Well, it's a nice solid service.
Mm-hmm. So, but check out episode 52 of Drunken Halo. It was a great show. They had
So, if do you guys know Drunken Halo?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Tell Justin to fucking get in touch with me.
Say what?
Tell him to get in touch with me.
She is hard to get a hold of. But I could send him a message.
Yeah. I'm going to be a little honest here. I love Justin. I love his attitude about podcasting.
Ah.
I don't know what I said in my conversations that he won't contact me again.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you guys have talked, but it just...
Something broke down. I don't even know where. I might have been drunk one night, and I just talked to him and late at night, 2 a.m, and just been something. I said something. I don't know because it was 2 a.m.
I've had those chats before.
Yeah. So I don't know. I just don't know. So tell him I'm sorry. But also tell him I want to really talk to him. And please, I love this show. What the fuck? I've contacted him a lot. And he won't contact me back. Maybe I smell. I don't know. Through the internet, I might smell. So tell him that's it. That's all. That's it. Give him that message. You guys know him a lot.
Okay,
I already knew that too, so go ahead.
Well, he's kind of like that, actually. Like, him and I, hung out, got together for a while, and he didn't even want to stick around for pillow talk. He was just gone.
Yep.
Didn't stay for breakfast, and never heard from him.
Well, he's been through...
most beautiful night of my life, but he never felt back.
He's been through a lot. I know what he's been through. He's been through a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been through a lot. I really want to talk to him. I don't even care, like, whatever it is. He could have an issue with me. He should get on the fucking phone with me. Like, I want to talk. No, I get it. Well, no, I'm on the serious side. Like, I'm talking, not just joking around like we do. Like, this is, we can definitely chat. There's no way you cannot not have to talk to me through the podcasting circle we're in.
What I'll do is I'll send him a message to his phone, okay? This is a message I'll send him.
Travis, I'm sorry. And you are so gay, Travis.
I
like that. That's
series,
fucking great.
I missed that series.
Arby and the Chief, I know, dude. That guy kills me. He's so funny.
I got a story about that. I'm going to tell it later, though.
I got more hooked on that than any Red versus Blue.
The one where he had them all lined up, and the brute chieftain's like, "Oh no, Chief, you defeated me again because I like cocks and I'm an idiot. I don't want to play this." He's like, "You suck at make believe."
Let's not get off the rails. I got a story about that. We got to tell later. That's awesome.
All right.
I got a blank page right now. It's awesome.
Blank page.
Meaning blank. I want to tell that story later. About
Arby and the Chief?
Yeah. Well, it's about it. John. John. John.
Yeah.
All right. So continue on, guys. Guys, you got to continue on. You got to do your show.
I want to hear this story. You've kind of built some suspense here.
I know, but later. That's why I'm saying.
Right.
I'm going to kill you.
I've got a semi, so you got to finish me off. Like,
Nope.
I'll play one clip.
Blue balls.
Never open.
What you doing tonight? There's a party in my armor and you're invited.
Oh my god. You guys are like the most perfect podcast.
So, the last thing is, don't forget to check out our Facebook page and see the new Reading Rainbow logo, thanks to Lead Trousers.
And thanks to Rabowski when he reads stuff. Or if I would have never made him play that song on the show.
He seems to be doing this podcast template thing, like it's a ironclad template thing that he's stamped into.
The guideline kind of helps keep us on. We used to have an off-topic alarm because we'd get so derailed, and then our other host, Evander, would play this. It was a mashup of all the sirens or alarm sounds from science fiction. So you had like all of them playing at the same time. I think even the Ghostbuster car siren was mixed in with it. So like if we got off to all of a sudden like like this, and we're just like, whoa, we're off topic. Okay, and then we'd get back on topic.
Well, it's good. It's actually pretty good, though. I think that's a good thing.
I
It really is. You need that. You need
I
that
don't
so
have that
badly.
sound clip, but I do have this.
Let me finish, like I let you finish.
Well, a good soundboard helps.
Thank you.
Yes.
So that way I can actually just tell Skills to shut the fuck up, because it's usually Skills.
You need that. You need that. I need that too.
Well, moving along.
Yes.
We have our Halo news, which we have the newest Halo Bulletin, which talks about the Castle Map Pack, which is available now, so I'm going to not touch base on that. We do have the CSR, which is the Competitive Skill Rank, which is now up and running.
Yeah, but do we need to talk about that at all?
It's a big deal for a lot of people.
It is a big deal.
I mean, seriously. I mean, there's a lot of people that are very excited about this, and I'm semi. Imagine
semi hard on.
Yeah, imagine a penis, and imagine semi. I'm not all the way up. I'm not all the way down. It's not cold. I'm starting to get aroused.
It's called a chubby.
Thanks for describing that, Rob.
It's a full on. It's not a full on robot chubby.
Well, like my semi would be the same size as the walk, fully erect. So.
Wow, you guys had to be in the same room with each other and touching.
Yeah.
So
the reason why it's a semi is because, just like Blood Trousers put in the chat, CSR is not actually in game. It's actually online, but it's a good way for competition amongst friends. You can actually kind of compare each other's stats versus different game modes. They're actually offering anybody who reaches level 35 or higher between April 8th, which was yesterday, and the 22nd, will actually get are you ready? A exclusive Avatar t-shirt.
Whoa.
So, CSR is going to be like what we had in Halo 2 and 3, where you'll have a unique rank from 1 to 50.
But I never got a t-shirt in Halo 2 or Halo 3.
Yeah,
but I never achieved those levels too, so who knows?
Well, we could have like a little bit of a competition too amongst PGCR where
we
can rank up the most.
Oh my god, are we even talking about this?
It brings a competitive nature into Halo, which just right now.
Fine, it's great. It is good. Yes. Okay, go ahead. Continue on.
Well, the good things about the CSR is they've changed the whole way the matchmaking actually is. Yeah. So several CSR is going to be based off your true skill and your personal performance, as well as the rank of those you play with. So several playlists will use a win-loss system to determine whether or not you rank up. Others will use individual scoring. Now, if you go to waypoint.com, and it'll actually give you the list of individual scoring, which for some reason I would think that like Rumble Pit's part of it, multi-teams one, Flood is one. I don't understand why Snipers and SWAT are on that, because those are team-based games. But when it comes to the win-loss, that's things like objective, capture the flag, throw down, and doubles. But they've changed things up quite a bit. Like, for example, the auto join that we were talking about beforehand, you could only join in progress during a small window of time in the beginning of the match. So those players will still have time to contribute meaningfully to the match. So if you have a little bitch that quits halfway through the game because they're losing, because they don't know how to keep their composure, they never had a comeback in their entire life, they're out. They're done. And so I like that fact a lot. Friends are not allowed to join a game in progress. Only random people searching through matchmaking can join during that 60-second window. That way you can't get like a really good ringer to join up. They're actually just they're gonna match everybody up based off of their true skill.
Right.
So the other changes they've made so far since the CSR is in effect is multi-team is back. And we had a chance to play 3 games.
And
I think Skills and Heat played a little bit more of it too. But 6 teams of 2 against one another. So that's 12 total players on these maps. Now, the first map we played was Infinity Slayer on Adrift. The second one was Oddball on Construct. Is that right?
Not Construct.
Wow, brain fart.
Yeah,
I forget it too.
To see, Cunt.
Yes,
it's on Cunt. Yes,
the map's name is Cunt.
Complex.
Help me
That'd
find
be
my
more
Warthog keys
memorable.
so we
I
can
would
drive
never
them.
forget that map.
So Oddball and Complex, and then the last final game we played was SWAT on Solus. I did not like Oddball just because it was spawn and run towards the end of the map. Spawn, run towards the end of the map. But I did like the first game on the Asylum, especially because me and the Walk actually dominated you guys. We owned you and threw you away like a dirty Kleenex. And SWAT was a lot of fun too. So I am very happy to see multi-team in effect.
I just wish they would use bigger maps for it, though.
It's chaos.
Yeah, the problem though is like on Adrift, how many times did someone spawn right behind you?
You died 4 times when we played that game, and I died 6 times. With good teamwork, that's not going to happen.
Well, it worked to our advantage, but I mean, if it wasn't working to our advantage, it would have really pissed me off. And I'm sure it pissed off everyone that we were killing after they spawned.
And what's up with your composure watch?
I don't know. I've been in a really bitchy mood playing Halo lately.
Yeah.
No, come on.
No, it was Skills was just going nuts. Watch the Worth. I like how I said watch instead of the watch, and then I said the Worth.
It's funny that you called him the Watch. I think we need to play the song Rebowski.
There we go.
Reached out.
Oh, that's not it. Never mind. No, I like it. It's chaos. That's what Rumble Pit is. It's just complete chaos. It's not double team where you spawn on one side, the other team spawns on the other side, and it's composed and it's controlling. Multi-team is supposed to be chaotic. That's what it is.
Outcast. I think the map you were thinking of earlier.
No, I think Complex.
Oh, Complex. Oh, yeah.
That's the one where you creamed your pants because you got a lucky stick on Ebe.
You should have seen the Killtacular I got last night in Flood. Were you there, Walk, for that?
I wasn't there for Flood, no.
I'm going to see if I have the film. It was pretty dirty.
Actually, I got a kill attack on multi-team on Solus. And that was after dying, too, because of that press X to respawn. So I actually got to pull one off. I think that's my first ever kill attack.
First ever?
I think so.
I had one in Halo too.
I've got kill attacks on Griffball, but I don't like to count that.
No, yeah, that definitely doesn't count.
Well, nobody counts that on football.
But so we got that. We have Team Objective, which has been they upped the ante. It's now 6v6. Because the CSR is in effect, Bravo, which is a huge player on 343, who's incorporated a lot of these new changes, he's going to be playing online quite a bit. So look for his name. He is playing to try and he wants to get a 50 in each and every playlist. So keep a lookout for Bravo.
Yeah, I won't look up him.
So is that who's behind all these changes?
I think it's a big part. Yeah.
Well, Bravo. Yeah. All that.
And you know, I mean,
him and I are not friends right now. Then.
Boy, he didn't make that.
Well, he's got to be. He's MLG.
I think that you have a big problem with not only just the gameplay but the maps too.
What? Yeah, Perdition. Yeah, Perdition and Skyline. I hate those two maps with a.
I liked Skyline.
I'm not big.
I agree with you with Perdition only in the sense that like the spawns are completely weird. You're always like totally cut off from your squad when you come back into the game, and because of it, like it's hard for me to wrap my head around the terrain because it's so tight and multi-angle that you're just getting tagged from multiple directions all the time. It's crazy. Like, it's fun, but it's very frustrating.
I've only played it once so far, but so far, I mean, I like it. I think it's good.
It's a good SWAT map if you have a coordinated team.
Now, the was the map where we've been playing Team Snipers on quite a bit.
Daybreak.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Yeah, great map.
It's a great map for snipers for sure.
I think that is the perfect mix of having 6v6.
I'd say Daybreak is my favorite out of the 3 maps from Castle.
Capture the Flag is good, except for the one fact that you brought up, which is so fucking stupid. Why would they put a man cannon on the red base and not on the blue?
Is blue base closer to the middle?
It doesn't matter.
I don't think so.
Did they get vehicles at their spawn that the other base does not?
Vehicles are the same, and the Banshee's right in the middle. And
Yeah, it is a little strange. Somebody should go into Forge Edit, put a fucking man cannon on the roof of the other one, and call it fixed. And
why would they do that? I just don't understand why. Because
it's kind of weird.
That map is small enough that you don't need it.
I mean, you have.
I don't find myself using that man cannon really at all, dude.
I found it handy for grabbing the flag and then trying to book it out of their base.
Yeah.
You think of it this way too. It's a pro and a negative for the team that has the man cannon. That they capture your flag, they can go with the main cannon, but you can chase after them just as quickly too. But then again, they also hunt the flag halfway across the map in a matter of 2 seconds.
Yeah, man.
I don't understand why
they got trounced by red team during that one CTF.
We didn't get trounced.
They got us by 1 capture.
Yeah, we only got beat by 1. If you know what killed us that game was our negative attitude. That was it. If we would have spent more time on communicating, being positive, rather than bitching the entire game, which I was about to rip my fucking headset off. it was aggravating, because that's not fun.
I know there were other people trying to defend, but most of the scenarios where like I was dying while somebody was trying to take our flag out, it was like 2 of them coming in the base, and really I had no backup during those. And the one where they got it out of the base, it was, yeah.
Well, I remember when you got irritated then, I was dead. I was actually defending the base.
Yeah.
And I actually died while you were on your own. And you also yelled, you hurt my feelings. You yelled at me.
When?
You yelled at me that game because I didn't shoot the Banshee quick enough.
Oh, not at all. You watched it fly over your head.
No, what I did was,
it hurt my
I talked to Keep about this, is I had the saw.
Yes.
And the Banshee was coming straight towards me. I knew he was, and I was hitting. I wanted to wait till the Banshee was beside me so he could not shoot me and kill me instantly, so I could actually shoot him with about a half a clip. That's what I was doing. I knew exactly what he was doing. I knew exactly where he was, and my full intention was to shoot him. I probably put a half a clip into him. And you yelled at me. I want you to say you're sorry. You motherfucker.
I'm sorry, Rabowski.
I'm sorry.
I can't believe you came out.
You can.
Now.
You can
came
have
out here.
You can have my point from that game too, Rob.
All right, so TU updates. This is also on HaloWaypoint.com. They enabled X markers, so now you can see on my X there are 2 players.
How's that working out?
It fades rather quickly, and sometimes someone will say my X, and you're looking for this fucking X, but it's already faded away.
Yeah, but at least
everything does. Even the weapons always fade away too quickly.
Yeah, everything fades away. I thought that was I just don't.
They made a big sorry.
Yeah, the HUD is not. I don't think the HUD in general makes anything smooth.
But they made this big deal that they brought back the whole X markers when a teammate dies, and literally it's on for like maybe 2.5 seconds before it completely fades away, and you can't.
But
use
it was there
like,
before too, though, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but like by the time somebody's saying my X and you're trying to figure out where it is, it's already gone. Whereas other games, it's stuck around for maybe 4 seconds.
Well, the whole thing was Halo 2. They tried to compare it to that. When Halo 2 was actually the most prominent. Maybe it was the color. I don't know. I never timed it. And maybe somebody else out there. But why was it so prominent in Halo 2?
It was also
X
in
has
Halo
been
3
around.
and Reach. Yeah, like you
Yes.
see a team member die, then you know, okay, there's enemies over there. We
Yeah.
need to converge on that shit. But it doesn't stay on the screen long enough for your team to use it as a decent enough tactical reference, to find out where the action is.
Well, maybe we're not
So.
looking for it. That's the thing too. We gotta get back in the mode of looking.
Well,
for
we're so used to seeing it since Halo 2.
Yep. Now,
So what's the difference now? I don't understand.
The difference now is the X marker's there, but like I said, it remains on the screen for only a very short period of time. So by the time, like I've had moments where the guy's like, "Oh my God, there's like a guy's one shot my X," and then I start looking around for the X and it's already gone.
Well, because, I don't know. There's too much going on the screen. Does anybody talk about that part?
there's a lot going on.
There's too much going on the screen. Too many arrows. Too many directions of communications on your HUD.
Yeah, it is a little cluttered. I'll give you that.
I just got a medal today that I've never got before. You just walk 5 feet. Walking tall medal. Have you guys got that before?
I got that one.
Skills?
Is that one again, Rob?
Is that just where you like?
I got the walking tall medal. I walked 5 feet. It was
Walk
cool.
by feet? What?
I'm making fun of them for giving us medals for everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See, you're confusing us because
I'm
we're
sorry.
like.
Well, he just got a medal in Halo 4 for confusing his co-hosts.
Yes. Achievement unlocked.
Be a confusing motherfucker.
Well, that's a whole nother story. Like, maybe that's our whole. Maybe that's that's a problem. That's a problem right there. We're looking for an achievement unlocked to explain it to us. Simply, yep. Oh,
yep. There we go.
Soundbite. Exactly.
Level up.
That's terrible.
Oh, let's see if I can find that. That one's a
It's
good
so
one.
terrible. Maybe those achievements have hurt us in a lot.
Level up.
Yeah.
Exactly. Ooh, that was good.
You just walked 5 feet. All right, so we do have that. The walk. Are you there?
Yeah.
This is exciting. I'm happy for this. The next one is updated active camo.
Oh, fuck.
To fully reveal players when they fire all weapons.
Good.
Is that not what it already does?
No, you were kind of half faded while firing your weapon before.
Fully revealed, motherfucker.
But if you shoot like a couple times in a row, it fully reveals you. I thought it like you fade out of it and then you fade back in. Is that not what's happening?
I don't know. It's like where you fade in and fade out. But I think that before, it's just like when you're active cam, when you shot your weapon, you weren't fully visible. You were just kind of like, 60% there.
Right.
I'm fine with that. I mean, I don't think that's a big deal because I feel like anytime I pop out of active camo, a good firefight ensues anyway. So I don't even see the issue to begin with.
I always like the way they did Cloak in Crysis, where if you open up with your weapon while cloaked, it's going to short out your cloak, and you're just there, visible, with like sparks all over you because you shorted out your gear.
Yeah, you
have
just
to, like,
drain your
manually-
power a lot faster.
You have to shut off and you have to shut off your cloak and then fire, and then that's the trick, and then re-engage it, kind of thing.
Hey, we got someone new here.
Hello.
How you doing, Amanda?
What's going on? What are you
that?
guys talking about?
Who's that?
Keith.
We've actually been talking about
announce-
your Whoops.
Wait.
Stand to be recognized.
What are you guys talking about?
Why don't you say hi to Keith, okay, Evander?
Hi, Keith.
Keith, this is Evander. Evander, this is Keith.
Oh,
Hold on.
Keith, what are you doing later tonight?
Wow.
Just as long as he has an A in his word, in his name, then I can talk to him, and I'll have sex with him too.
Oh,
Evander.
Wow.
Evander.
we may have to share this smoothie here, Keith. I like where this is going.
I don't like that word. You just turned me off.
What? Why?
Health food products.
I didn't even tell you what word.
A protein shake?
So we were bordering having sex here, but my mention of a healthy fruit smoothie just completely put you off. Is that what I'm led to believe?
We'll guess the word.
Rabeski likes to stir the smoothie.
Now, Keith, do you like applesauce?
I like applesauce. I like apple juice and applesauce.
Mixed?
Mixed? What part of the world can you mix applesauce and apple juice? That's
Anywhere. It's
common
called apple
practice.
sludge. It's called apple sludge.
That's very creative.
Well, if you were to pick a certain brand of applesauce, which one would you pick?
Oh my.
Yes.
Yes.
That's very creative.
What?
That's a very creative question that I'm not answering.
It's getting uncomfortable, I guess.
Yes, it's weird. Weird.
The only reason I bring that up is because Vander has a muscle man applesauce fetish.
So how the hell was I supposed to know that?
I don't know. You contacted me. You should fucking do some research.
Obviously, you don't listen to the show.
Oh my God, Apple stuff. I mean, shit. I've listened to it, but that must have been a small part of your show. There's no way that's a main concept of your show.
Oh no, it's a main part.
He's always broadcasting live from a jacuzzi filled with Muslim applesauce.
Yeah. We have sound clips of.
I do eat apples every day.
And apples and. We go. Here it is.
This is the story of an apple. Cool. That grew in a beautiful orchard.
Cool.
Lovingly cared for each day.
Lovingly.
And made into applesauce for families.
Especially cinnamon.
Every apple in Musselman's applesauce shares this story, and the Musselman's family of growers is very proud to tell it.
Musselman's applesauce. Proud to be grower-owned.
See, that's on Rob's hot board because we play it so much.
I feel like I was set up.
We're giving a lot of free advertising.
I feel like I was set up, but I am a fan of apples, so it just seems like it actually works. I like apples. I eat them.
It'd be funny as if in that same commercial they did a recut where the kid's like, "Mommy, does the farmer wash his hands before handling the apples?"
This seems like a Saturday Night Live sketch meeting.
Yeah.
Yes. So yes, I like apples, and I like you too.
Great. How much time do we have left in the show? Do we have time to talk about Dark Souls?
Oh, fuck no. No.
What?
We have no time whatsoever.
You kidding?
We
gotta talk about Dark Souls.
We're only to the second story of the Halo news.
You're not even a quarter of way through your show notes.
Halo news.
Yeah. Well, here, let me breeze through this because we got some cool TU updates. We talked about this last episode too.
You're gonna read, Rob?
Do you want to take care of it?
No, you go right ahead. It's always more entertaining.
Please, God, Evander, just read it. Did I say that out loud?
Rob, you got to start.
Okay, I'll start it and you continue after that.
You should each do a sentence.
They reduced the auto-aim, magnetism, and damage on the Gauss Warhawk. And we talked about this. It's a little overpowered, I think. There were some moments, and I've seen some videos too, where people are just sitting in the Gauss Hog with no driver, just taking people out across the map over and over again with just pure ease.
Well, yeah, it's a Gauss fucking cannon.
It should be a god weapon, though.
It's always been a one-hit kill. It's a fucking focused particle weapon.
The Gauss Warhog should be close to the same damage or whatever as a regular Warhog.
Meh.
What? Why? Well, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense because then
it's
it would
just a piece of shit, useless vehicle.
No, the Gauss Warhog needs to be something like the DMR versus the BR.
What? You know what? No. The time that it takes to get your second shot off in the Gauss Hog, it's pretty much the time it would take to get one kill out of the chain gun in that regular hog.
Exactly.
The timing's about the same.
But you'll see way more kill tax kill apocalypses from the Gauss Warhog, mainly because it's way too overpowered.
It's always been a one-hit kill weapon ever since its
It's
introduction in
not
Halo
that
2.
common.
That's like saying the
rocket
tank
is a-
shot should only take down half your shields. It's a
Yeah,
fucking tank.
The rocket should really just do nothing with the first rocket, and the second rocket is actually lethal.
No. You guys are taking this out of context. The auto aim.
So you kind of just float, and you're like, oh no, someone's shooting a rocket at me. Now time to get prepared.
No, the auto aim and the magnetism of the Gauss Warhog is way too overpowered.
True, they shouldn't have as much splash damage kind of thing going on with it. It should be a direct hit, one-hit kill.
I never get kills off of splash damage. It's always direct hits. And it's so easy to get direct hits. It's weird.
Well, it's assistance, baby.
Well, it had a lot of auto aim. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of assistance, baby. It's making it good for everybody.
But Vander, you want to take over?
I'm afraid.
Where are we on the second story?
Second story. I read the Gauss Warhog one.
The first bullet point here.
The second one, actually.
Reduce the auto aim. Oh, okay, the third one you mean?
Yep.
Fixed an issue where some players at SR 130 did not see their specialization on their in-game player card.
Oh my god, that's a game breaker right there.
Oh yeah. Throw it in the trash.
Vander, now you can finally get your 130.
He's at like negative 130 right now.
Bum, bum, bum.
The fourth one, fixed various issues with ordnance nav markers. The fifth one, fixed various join in progress issues with the flood. And added the ability to make weapon adjustments via back-end tuning.
What?
So, weapon
What
adjustments.
the fuck is
by
back-end tuning?
Does that mean when you can
fuck
tweak
does
the
that
weapon
mean?
settings and or when you're making a custom game variant? Is that what that means?
I don't know. I just like to interject that. Like, that's not a common word.
Yeah, what does that
It's
mean?
what's it called? Damn it! Hold on, I'll think of it. Keep talking.
Back-end tuning. Seriously?
Back-end tuning. Big Heeb's a specialist
Thanks.
with back-end tuning.
Thanks. Some ass wipe in a fucking forum knows what that means.
It has something to do with a prostate.
And I just, that's the shit that's getting me mad. And, or makes me feel comfortable. Like, good. I'm gonna play Zelda, thanks.
Let's consult the forum oracles on what the fuck it is. Go on 343's website, be like, hey, what the fuck does back-end tweaking mean?
Back-end backstabbing and you're fixated, yeah, backstabbing. What you said.
Like I said, it has something to do with prostate stuff.
Well, a finger probe back end tuning. You know, it's as long as you poop correctly.
So
Anally.
eat some applesauce and bran.
Back end tuning. Come on. There's a whole podcast surrounding that one sentence. I added the ability to make a weapon adjustments from your back end.
What are you guys talking about?
It's
Proper bowel movement.
It's enabled markers. Mark number 6. Yeah, edit the ability to make weapon adjustments via back end tuning. It's in the change list. It's in the official Waypoint blog.
So where you
Halo
at?
4 change list.
Third story.
Aw.
It's
Does anybody
it's
know
official.
who Jason Jones is?
It's your back end.
What?
Your ass is too fat.
You're J-Lo.
Who called me fat? It was
Your
Walk.
ass doesn't fit in a regular American seat.
Walk
Okay.
called me fat the other day.
So
Was that you that was driving that
Stop
Warthog?
eating and make the change list.
I didn't call anyone fat.
Okay. So
Somebody called me fat because I fell out of a water.
No, he was fapping to you.
No,
I don't blame him. I do it in front of the mirror a lot.
And it rolled and fell out, and I cursed his driving skills, and they said, "You're so fat you fell out of the Warthog when it was upside down." And I was like, what the fuck? Oh, it was Duty Pound. Duty Pound called me fat. Sorry, it wasn't the walk.
He's a little whore.
I think that his Brabowski dissing is of a high caliber, and he deserves my utmost respect and recognition. So anyway.
Oh, I
move
forgot
on.
to say this before. I haven't completed Bioshock Infinite, so no spoilers, please.
Oh.
You find out that the girl has a penis at the end. She just kind of like whips it out and goes thud on the table.
I
He's like,
have to
what do you
leave
think of
right
that,
now.
Booker?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, but I really, really love that. I would really love if that was the
She could shoot laser beams.
If that was the fucking ending, I would love that.
She's like, check it out. Pew, pew,
I'm
pew.
not
She starts shooting all
kidding
the
in any... If she were just to whip it out, like... the gaming, movie, community, everything would be perfect. Because...
She'd be like, by the way, I'm a dude.
Yeah. If you were staring at my wicked
Well, in some scientific way. I mean, hope it would tie in with the story. But it would...
Yeah, because Booker has a vagina and they do it at the end. So,
See, I'm afraid of... you know what? No spoilers. Nope. I'm done. Go. I'm sorry I brought it up. Because something's going to slip out.
Ending ever. No, nobody here has actually completed
No
it.
pun intended.
I haven't even played it.
Well, that's good, too.
So
You got all the time in the world to complete that game. That's what I like about that game.
I'm probably halfway done with it right now, and it's amazing. So I agree. I do not want to know what happens at the end.
Yeah, I don't want to know. It's a movie. It's just one of those movies. We have to watch a movie. It's a movie that we want to... It's not a game. It's a movie. Come on. I mean, what we used to and what we've been... we've been shown in our lifetime that this is a movie. It's not a game.
So
It's not
very
a
heavy
game.
on it's very heavy on like cutscenes.
No, it's just not a game. This is, if it's a real game that you gameplay like, it's
Okay.
It's not Zelda. It's
Right.
not your puzzle solving game. It's just something you're supposed to walk through.
So it's kind of linear.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, most of the things we deal with are linear as far as campaigns are concerned.
Mm-hmm.
I still think I don't want to label Infinite as linear though, because there's so many different ways you can go about things.
Right.
No, in the gameplay, yes, but not in the story. But that's that. I don't want to go down that path.
Right.
Where like.
Oh, we're done with the Infinite. We're not talking about that anymore.
No, not that they've gone. I'm talking about the type of game it is because we could. I don't know. Hold on.
Let's talk about the ending.
Yeah, hold on. First of all, wait. Stop right now. Your show. Go. Your show. Your show. No. Nope.
We already talked about the end.
This happens all the time. I did this the last time I did Spectator mode. I was like, I gotta stop. It's your show. Talk.
All right, so Jason Jones, you want to read that story, Vander, briefly?
Sure. Jason Jones sensationally quits Bungie.
April Fool's joke. It was an April Fool's joke. He didn't actually quit Bungie. This is really old.
You suck. You know that?
You and your friggin' dragged out April Fool's jokes, Rob. Like,
You suck. So bad. There's some funny comments, too. Like, said some telling
There were.
of a merchant.
Frankie had a really funny comment.
Yeah, exactly. Good luck with your reinvention of Tetris.
Yeah, screw you, Bungie. I'm gonna go redo Tetris.
Splash.
I have Tetris Splash.
Yeah. I don't want to use that derogatory phrase. I almost said it.
You play Virtua Tennis,
Because
buddy.
you like to bend over guys. There we go. I can't say the F word. So.
Actually, I played Virtua Tennis with Rabowski once, and I was, after the game, what are you going to do? He's like, I'm going to go gag on a penis. I'm like, all right, well, I'll see you later. You go gag on a penis, I'll have a beer. Sorry, I stole that from Eddie Murphy, but proud of it.
Big Heap, do you happen to have an event that you'd like to talk about?
What?
I do, but you guys want to hear it again?
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
I'm hearing a buzz from somebody. What's going on?
Yeah, same here.
Someone's got some feedback again.
Somebody's got some feedback. I just don't know where it's from. I checked all this stuff.
I think it's Keith.
It's probably.
Yeah, for me, every time Keith talks, it buzzes.
There's some fuzz, yeah.
From me?
No, from Keith.
That did happen to me today. Somebody did try to bullshot me, and I totally deked him out, capped him with my pistol.
And then you did it 2 days ago to me.
How about now? Better?
Yeah, your big matrix jumping sideways thing.
Oh, yeah, that was awesome.
Thank you.
That was sick. Rob, I meant to tell you, I did do something cool the other day. You know the man cannons on Adrift?
Uh-huh.
And then if you combine that with a jetpack, you can kind of land right on the flag.
It took you this long to figure that out?
No, man, I was doing that like the first day.
Okay.
I came out. What I'm saying, what happened is I grabbed the flag at the same time. I timed an assassination on one of the other dudes. So I got these really cool screenshots and videos of me doing assassination while holding the flag.
Oh,
I don't know if you can do or not. You just beat him down with the flag.
You need to get in contact with Real Mystery and get that to him so that he can actually capture card it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
We should try to recruit some help in making like a hosts montage.
Real Mystery's already on top of it, and he figured out how to record everything, including our voices, with the exception of his. So we had a gaming session a couple days ago where you're going to hear me trash talking this motherfucker on the other team on Rumble. But he hasn't figured out. We had a major douchebag on the Rumble Pit, which was fun. Nobody talks anymore on Xbox Live, so I had so much fun with this. It was good. But
cool. Well, I don't really have another grievance to talk about.
Well, Skills, do you have anything that you want to specifically talk about now? Not Evander, but Skills?
Dark Souls.
Oh, really?
What? What are you guys grumbling for?
Big time Halo topic tonight.
I'm going to go watch YouTube videos.
Get the off-topic alarm for a preemptive strike. Do you have that audio sample? We were talking about the off-topic alarm earlier, Evander.
Oh, I think I got it. I think I got it. Hold on just a sec.
It's scary when it goes
Hey, I'm
off.
Jake Busey's dick. Woo!
That should be the new off-topic alarm. Just play that. We're like, whoa. That Skill's doing an impression of Jake Busey's dick. Okay.
So, Vander, do you want to go ahead and talk about Dark Souls?
Sure.
You suck.
Good one.
Somebody's got a good handle on their soundboard.
Yeah, so when I first put in this game, I was actually pretty excited because of how difficult the game actually was. But in all honesty, I almost Brabowski'd this game.
Oh.
I seriously,
Ooh,
after about the first 2 or 3 hours of gameplay, I wanted to throw it in the trash. It was really more difficulty than I was even expecting, and there's no difficulty slider whatsoever. So when you go in, it's exactly what you get.
Why do you compare that to me?
Because if you played Oblivion for 5 minutes and went and got rid of it.
Well, because it's a lame game.
I don't know how to play it, and then you turned it off.
But yeah, that exact thought of how Rabowski quit Oblivion in the first 5 minutes kept me persistent on playing Dark Souls. So, and I'm really glad I did. It ended up being a really masterpiece of a game. I was really quite impressed with how well it played out. You just really had to dig deep and study the enemies, and it was, it wasn't work, but God, you died a lot.
Tell us again why you haven't played Skyrim, Evander.
I don't know.
You've played fucking Dark Souls.
See, but I don't know, man. Skyrim is going to feel like a walk in the park compared to Dark Souls. Because in Dark Souls, you got to be paying attention to every single conversation. You got to be remembering where these places are because there's no help.
There's no journal feature?
Nothing.
That's stupid.
It's all on you to figure it out.
That's stupid. So you got to literally sit there with a notepad, writing shit down.
No, you don't. It's not to the ability where you have to remember numbers or sequences or anything. You just have to figure out where the next place is that you have to go.
Okay.
But it doesn't give you a nav marker or an objective?
There's no mini map. There's no nav marker. There's no arrow pointer on your screen. You got to know where it is.
Holy smoke.
So, yeah, there was one time where I actually had to look up where an area was. I knew I needed to go to the Crystal Cave, and I just, for the life of me, searching everywhere, I could not figure it out, and I had to actually look it up where it was. And it's actually what I would consider twice hidden, as you had to pull a lever to reveal a secret bookcase, and then after the bookcase, it was way off in a corner somewhere, and I just...
Wait, so you cheated?
It wasn't happening.
You cheated.
Sorry, what?
You cheated.
What, by looking up where a particular area was?
Yeah.
Wow. I googled.
Are you calling me out on this?
You cheated?
If you had any credibility whatsoever, I might actually feel impacted by that statement, but you don't.
You are. You know what? Everything else you say about Dark Souls, I'm going to disregard because you're a dirty cheater.
Well, I'm glad you would disregard it in the first place because there was no way you would even make it. If you lasted 5 minutes in Oblivion, you wouldn't even make it 5 seconds in Dark Souls.
I love Rabowski's story of why he hates Oblivion. He walked into somebody's house and stole something, and then the person kept attacking him or something, and then he couldn't figure out how to fucking get his autosave.
No, they were.
They weren't invisible.
It was an invisible household.
They were transparent.
That's the same fucking thing.
No, invisible means you cannot see them at all.
See them at all.
And when they're transparent, they make a ghosty, wispy kind of thing, like invisibility on Halo.
So something like that makes you quit a game?
Yeah, because...
No. Let me explain this to Keith, okay? You guys are calling me out. I go into this household.
I'm making a generalization here, by the way.
I stole tons of shit. And I go into this bathroom, and I can't get out. I am trying to walk through the doorway. Right. There is something blocking my way, and my health starts going down. And I hear sounds. I hear people yell, saying stuff to me. But there's nothing in front of me, but I'm getting the shit beat out of me.
Did you try to save your game in the washroom room?
And so, yeah, I thought that I killed whoever was in front of me. And so therefore I went to save my game, but I guess little brother and sister were there or something. And it's either I barely left that house.
I guess you hoped.
And then you took the disc out and threw it across the room and went, no!
Oh my God.
I don't like it.
Oh my God. It's such tragedy.
It is.
It's such tragedy.
Gave up on...
Are you
so crazy?
Are you being sarcastic?
Incredibly.
You motherfucker.
I just don't know what to say. I don't know. What you were feeling at the time is the greatest thing about gaming. It's God damn it, no matter what, I already know that this is ridiculous. And I know that this is not normal, and it's not real, but it's what I'm feeling at the time, and that's what I like about gaming. Right?
It's bullshit.
It is bullshit. But it's just like, I know it's not real. I know it's just still bullshit. I know.
Well, I don't know if you know, Keith, but Rabowski in his advanced age really can't handle too much disappointment inside of video games.
Well, I'll tell you, I'm going to answer for him, and I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Time? It's time. Time. Right?
That all my friends are disappointed.
Time.
I have enough disappointment in my life.
Shut up. You're wasting my time. Exactly. We're doing a podcast. Time. That's exactly why.
Not sure I wholly get it.
You don't get it?
I get it.
You get it?
Oh yeah, I get
Does
it.
anybody get it? Time
is immemorial.
You're already wasting it. If you don't get it, what I'm telling you right now is time.
It's getting deep on Postgame Carnage Report this evening.
Right. Exactly. Time. We have only a certain amount of time to play the game, and a certain amount of time to podcast about the game, and only a certain amount of time to analyze the game.
Therefore, we should not play the game.
No. Play the game. But recognize the time that you have to play the game.
Speaking of time, Rabowski, have you taken out that life insurance policy yet?
What are you talking? Why?
Well, I was just recommending to you on Facebook that you take out a life insurance policy.
On Facebook?
Yeah.
That's a good place to take it out.
Intriguing.
You'll have to go check it out.
I'm on Facebook right now. I see nothing.
It's in there.
Okay. So, go ahead and please continue.
Big Heeb's flashback.
Yes.
Oh, I was on mute. Flashback, eh?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that Matrix move that Skills reminded me of. This is pretty sweet, like, I don't know. If you guys ever have those moments in Halo where your agility is on, where you can just kind of like hop from ledge to platform. I kind of just did like this, I don't know, 180, like a half moon around walk, while he was trying to he was trying to kill me with a bolt shot. And I just capped him, and then beat him down.
He jumped sideways while
He
shooting
had a sword.
and hit him.
You didn't cap him. He had a sword.
Oh, it was a sword? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's like Heeb's memory. Do. I was like running along the ceiling, fucking shooting him with dual SMGs in Halo 4, and fucking like did this like Crisis 3 slide between his legs while shooting straight up. Like I mowed down his fucking dick, just like
I know, right?
Dick. I'm Jake Busey's dick. Woo!
That was pretty good, Rob.
Thank you.
Like Big Heeb turned his
Just
crotch
got every
into
game we
fucking
want to play.
Meanwhile, he had a sword, jumped sideways, and beat him down.
We pretty much said what games we're playing right now.
Hey, you know what game I've been playing a lot of?
What?
Yep.
Borderlands 2.
Oh.
It's fun.
Borderlands 1 was about as much fun as a root canal.
Well, what I've heard is that I didn't play the first Borderlands, but a lot of the annoying shit that was in Borderlands 1 is fixed in 2. Now, it does go on for a while. Like, there is kind of these run-on missions where you get a submission for a submission and a submission of that. But they usually get quicker the further down you go, and then you kind of work your way back up and you complete the big mission. But other than that, it's pretty fun. Like, the graphics don't annoy me. In fact, I like them.
I just found it a little too cartoony, and I think I remember the original trailers for Borderlands before they went with the cartoony cell shaded graphics, and I liked how it looked before, and then they kind of went with that, and I was like, and then I picked it up and I played it, but I didn't like staring at it for a long time. Like maybe they kind of beefed the graphics up a bit with 2, I don't know, but 1 was just a really bad experience for me.
It's gonna be a long
I finished
broadcast.
1, but the second one I bought after painstaking and many, many hours of dealing with games on demand. Finally got it, and I played it for about 10 minutes, and I had that moment where I just said, oh, fuck. I just wasted 12 hours and all this time and money, and I bought a game that I hate, and I haven't touched it since.
Borderlands 2?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Vander, I think that you should really consider Dishonored.
Why?
It's good.
I'm not surprised to hear that.
I'm stuck at the end.
Are you really?
Yeah.
It gets a little difficult. Are you talking about the part where you had to assassinate 3 different people?
You're talking about the end?
I'm not going to talk about the end.
Spoil
Dear God.
No,
Spoiler.
you got to assassinate a ton of people.
I don't have to kill them.
People. Whatever.
How many people did you spare, like in your targets?
I killed every motherfucker I could find.
Oh, really? The girl at the dinner party, I managed to slip her out alive.
I did save her too, but only because I think the guy that took her would probably.
She had a worse fate.
Yes.
So did the one guy. They cut it. The one guy I didn't kill. They cut the 2 twins. They cut their tongues out, shaved their heads, tattooed their faces, and put them to work in their own salt mines instead of slitting their throats. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
The 2 twins in the burlesque house or whatever.
Actually, I did save one person. I don't want to give away a story and stuff like that, but I did save one person, which was probably the strangest save out of all. But no, it's a tremendous game by far. But do we want to move along to Trash Talk Phrase of the Week? My CSR owns your CSR?
Either that or you're about to get a penis nuggie. That's stuck in my head since the last show.
Yeah, me too.
Penis
Can't
nuggets.
stop saying like LeVar Burton penis nuggies.
All right, well,
I liked coming out of that one game where the guy was teabagging. Who was that? You, Rob? I think he was teabagging you, and then I assassinated him, and we got back to the lobby, and I go, "How does it feel to be a bitch?"
That was good. I was there for that.
Well, I guess I got Player of the Week, so I gotta give it to Keith.
Yeah.
For the right. Not the box.
You gave it to me?
Fuck yeah.
Player of the week, I don't play.
God damn it.
Well, you're playing the podcast game, so.
Oh, here we go.
I play that game
Skills, you
very
want to
well.
give Douchebag of the Week?
Douchebag.
Douchebag of the week?
Yeah.
I'll give it to Rabowski by default.
Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? Is that because
because no, we brought up the whole Oblivion thing, and because of that, you just got Douchebag of the Week because I was reminded of your Oblivion giving up little routine. So, yep.
Whatever.
It's for you.
Well, thanks for listening, peoples. Join our Facebook group to see all the links to the stuff that we talk about on the show. If you like the show, take the time to go to iTunes and write a review, rate the show, tell your friends all about us. Well, this concludes episode 157.
We didn't even do the gaming news.
Postgame Carnage Report.
Hey!
Somebody...
Start showing up on time for work.
You're
unbelievable. And that is my theme music. I am Rabowski.
This is Big Heap.
You fucker. This is Skalax.
What happened to the gaming news?
What happened to the
That was Evander.
Gears of War 4 announced. Features Justin Phoenix, son of Marcus. See, look, a new character.
Oh, does Justin go out throughout the story
Is
missing
that
his
even
daddy?
news? Is that really news?
Does Justin Phoenix go around missing his daddy in Gears of War 4? I
He's
miss
like,
my daddy.
I miss my grandpa.
I miss my grandpa.
I hope he
He's hidden
cries.
somewhere by the locust getting gang raped.
I hope he...
Big locust wangs and spike.
Don't everybody wishes the same thing.
On all of the Phoenix family, they should be sucked into a friggin'
Yeah, nobody has
locust
sympathy for any of them.
No, those giant steroid-ridden, weird-looking Unreal Tournament bastards.
They need to retire Gears of War.
Gears of War sucks.
Oh.
Ooh, this is an after-discussion forum type of stuff.
It almost sucks as bad as Dead Rising.
Oh my gosh.
See,
And
there it is.
And every game that Rabowski likes, they all suck. Except Destiny. Not Destiny. What the fuck is that game called? Dishonored. That game's pretty cool.
All right, well, this is Post-Game Carnage Report, and we're
Whoa, time out.
What?
Whoa.
Is there someone else?
Whoa.
There's two people.
Uh-oh.
Steve hasn't signed off. I haven't signed off.
Oh.
What do you mean? Oh, we have to sign off? We have to officially sign off?
Yeah, you have to say, say something clever.
I like to say that the clever part of this show was the fact that all the people who are associated with all the Americans and the Iranians and all the things that are associated with the people who are admitted to the people who feed people, and then the things that are associated with the
That's what I have to say about that.
Yeah, and the people who do the things that the Iranians and all the things that the Americans and stuff, and those are the people that I like to people associate with.
What did you just say?
So the people who do the people who Iranians and the.
There you go, Rob. Make him start
So
over.
my South Americans and stuff.
Sounds like the time thing all over again.
Yeah, so those girls and the associations. They're great when they do the stuff with the South Americans and all that, and the people.
I immediately regret this decision.
I approve of the PGR associations and the people.
Done yet! You wait till I finish.
That usually makes people stop talking.
It works.
The cone of silence.
The associations and the people.
So, the walk, you motherfucker. Like you find yourself out.
This is the walk.
So that's my final statement.
This is Post-Game Carnage Report. We're out.
And I'm out too.
Yeah.
What just happened?
I don't know.
People just happened. The associations and the people.